Hi everybody, welcome back to another lesson in my Czerny's Opus 599 for Solo Learners course. In this video we're going to learn number 32. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. Also, I offer online piano lessons. If you're looking for one, there's going to be information below, and if you'd like to get this special edition of Czerny's Opus 599 specifically for solo learners, links to that below too. We finally got to the next chapter in the book, which is introducing the bass clef. Until now, so exercises 1 to 31 were in the treble clef for both the right hand and the left hand. And that's a very long time to stay in the treble clef. And now we finally introduced the bass clef for the left hand. So this exercise is really trying to encourage note recognition in the bass clef, but also working on finger staccatos and forearm staccatos in the form of chords in the right hand. So as you could see, the entire piece is very kind of march-like. It's kind of a victory piece, lots of big staccato chords, and the left hand is playing the staccato melody, which I believe needs to be accented a little bit more so you can hear it above the chords, and it's finger staccatos because we play single notes, so less arm movement and more flicking motion. And the right hand is playing chords, and these need to be more forearm staccatos, so more energy, more rounding to play those chords very accurately. And when the two come together, we get a nice coordination between these two different techniques when it comes to staccato. So let's play the first section, which is until the repeat sign. We're going to start with the right hand. We are in C major, so no sharps and no flats, and C, which is common time 4/4, so 4 quarter note or crotchet beats in every bar. Now, because the note values are quite long, you can go a little bit quicker. You don't need to go quite so slow, but obviously in the beginning, start slowly to make sure that you can really play it with correct technique. So starting in C major, E, G, C is our first chord. We're going to round the hand, making sure we play with the fingertips and really trying to catch all 3 notes at the same time. So instead of where one of them or 2 of them is delayed or they don't come together. So you want to aim for all of the notes in the chords to go down perfectly together. A very soft wrist and bouncing up, so lots of energy. The forearm is moving up and down and having very firm fingertips. You don't need to push and you don't need to go very strong. You need firmness in the fingertips and a nice energetic bounce. So pushing and being energetic is not the same thing when it comes to playing the piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to G major, 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C major in second inversion. G, C, E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And coming down. 1, 2, C major. 1, 2, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So slightly difficult passage here. 3, 5, 2, 4. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 5. Now, as always, fingering is a suggestion only. This one works quite well, but you can choose any other fingering that feels more comfortable to your hands and that still allows you to play the technique correctly, so nice staccato chords without building up any kind of tension. Left hand, we're going to start in the bass clef, so middle C, an octave lower, number 5 on the C. And as you can see, the left hand is mostly made up of skips. To make it easier to read the melody, we've got some bigger intervals, fourths, which kind of outline arpeggios, but mostly is in skips. So what we want to do here is, again, round the hand, soft wrist, firm fingertips, but kind of a flicking motion instead of an up-down, very heavy forearm motion. So let's start on the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and now finger change to 2, 3, because we're moving down to the G. And now back to a G position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Changing. 5, 3, 2, 1. So as you can see, you always start in a 5-finger position and then it gets extended to an arpeggio position. So you need to watch out for those finger numbers. Going on from bar 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end, and then you've got a repeat sign. Let's go together. I'm going to try to put a little bit more power into the left hand to hear the tune and slightly less strong on the right hand chords to try to balance many notes against a single note melody. So what you want is to really coordinate the two arms so your notes go down perfectly together, not like this, but make sure you hold the 4-beat note when the left hand is descending, G major. And now the difficult part. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, and... So let's go on to the second section, which is from the repeat sign until the end. Now here we have slightly different chords. We start with this G7 chord, G, D, F, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a G7 chord in a different inversion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when you have these descending chords, you can always do 5 and 4, 5 and 4. It's just easier to make that movement, but if you have, again, smaller hands, you can use number 5 on both of those. Then bar number 13, 2, 4 on the F, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and connecting, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand jumps down to the low G, so the bottom line of the bass clef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, change to 3, and G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now a scale going up from F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, F, octave G, octave G, octave C, octave C. So we have quite a few octaves here. F, G, C. Again, practicing the distance between the octaves is going to help to be able to do it quicker. Let's put it together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, F, F, and then we have the C chord, the G7, and hold the C. And that's it. So really, it's a concentration game to make sure that the hands can play these chords very accurately all the way through, and the left hand can navigate these intervals and position changes, and working on two kinds of staccato, which is forearm staccato and finger staccato in the left hand. Now, again, play it really, really slowly in the beginning to feel that kind of groundedness in the chords. And when it goes a bit better, you can go slightly quicker. But no need to go much faster because, as you can see, we have quite long note values.